Hey guys, I guess I got another project for you. So I just kind of realized immediately that, hey, I need a bandsaw mill shed because next year I need to build a firewood shed. And I realized that I have no lumber to build that thing, but I should barely have enough materials to build the sawmill shed. I pretty much just flagged this project a priority. I need to do this before we hit winter time, and I can't do concrete work anymore. So let's build a sawmill shed. Easier said than done, obviously, but let's talk about the design a bit. So guys, I remember that I said something about building the sawmill shed on that side and then building the drying shed on this side where I could stack finished lumber, just kind of stack it there and let it dry. But sadly I can't do that due to some regulations and stuff. Yeah, the power line. The power line, man, that's a problem. Apparently I can't go very close to it. It kind of depends how powerful the line is. So the more powerful it is, the bigger the restrictions are. Luckily this is not very powerful. I think this is 1 kilowatt. So that means there's a certain limit. I can build anything, and that shed would sadly be in that limit. So I cannot build a drying shed on this side. Luckily I got a pretty cool new idea how to solve that problem. So I'm gonna make the sawmill shed extra long. And pretty much like the first idea was, just build the shed really long. On one side we'll get the sawmilling part, and on the other side we'll get the drying side. It was the first idea I had, but then I cancelled it for some reason, and now I'm renewing it again. So we'll do that. I'm gonna lay it out on paper for you guys so you could kind of get the picture of the final product. Thank you very much. So, convenient line there. Let's say this will be the total length of the thing, which I have no idea right now. This will be the sawmilling side, which will be about 10 or 9 meters. Then we'll get the drying side, which will be maximum 4 meters. And then I will have like an extra closed, the enclosed space where I will be storing some stuff like log splitters, probably the oxy torch setup. I want to keep that thing as far away as possible from any of the houses, actually. Yeah, basically like a shed within a shed. So I guess you get the picture. Sawmilling side, drying side, the shed within a shed side. A pretty simple build overall. So let's just kind of get to work. The first thing that I need to do, concrete floor. Yeah, a giant concrete block. Oh man, this is gonna be huge. Maybe too big. Dude, this is gonna be a lot of work. But you know, I'm gonna level this area out a bit. Then I probably need to carry in a couple of loads of fill material and dig it from there. got a pretty decent pace now, but I mean, this area is currently sitting very low, considering I will have backfill there. So definitely want to rise this area up a bit. Well, I can get some material from my borrow bit, but I think I'm gonna remove this bank as well. Maybe a little bit, like do a slight cut to it. I'm thinking the access to this area, the corner, will be kind of limited if I have this in the way. Do a slight cut to it, like a cobra. Achoo! Okay, well, let's go borrow something from my borrow bit. But anyway, guys, my little borrow bit, yeah, thing has been very useful. But I do regret one thing: the location, man. It's just the worst. So here's a little tip for you if you want to do your own borrow bit. Never make it at some random hole. Always pick the high ground. Now, I can get some decent material from here, but the issue is I'm only what, like 2 meters there, and I already hit the water table. You can't see it right now, but it's basically there. So that means I can't really go deeper with this bit. So right now I'm still gonna keep using it, but most likely I'm gonna fill this in sometime in the future. I actually have some interesting ideas about this area. So a little bit of spoilers, but whatever. By the way, don't ask me when I'm gonna do it, when I'm gonna start working on it, because I have no idea. This is still far in the future type of deal. But I'm looking to kind of level this area with Joseph. I'm not really sure how far I want to go, but I'm guessing like 40 times 20 meters minimal. And I'm looking to get rid of all the trees here, including the stumps and the topsoil. And I'm gonna develop this area into my scrap pile area, man. Now, actually, I just want to build like a hangar here, or maybe buy a Soviet type hangar. I kind of like those, I don't know why. They're big, made out of metal, and will last forever. But you know, I would like to have some type of a hangar on this location where I could store all the equipment in one spot. Also, I'm looking to do screening, you know, soil screening in this area as well. So this will be like an industrial zone for me and my projects. So let me know in the comment section what you think about that idea. I mean, it's just an idea right now. I have not done any prep work for it, and probably will not do much of anything for a while. It's just an idea right now. But you know, if I do it, if I end up doing that, then I will most likely fill this bit in with the material I get from topsoil removal. And you know, I will just pick a new location for my borrow bit. Now, I don't know if it's gonna be on this property. I have another property across the road, so I could technically build my borrow bit there as well. I just need a decent trailer and the tractor to carry the trailer with. This will get the job done, but for bigger projects it will take forever. And most likely I will utilize the Girovets in the future and then try to get like a really manly dump trailer for that thing. Probably not gonna build one. I could maybe like buy a Soviet type trailer for pennies and then reinforce it or fix that, and you know, get decent dump trailer for just pennies. You know, building your own trailers, it's not really worth it. I mean, I spent about $700 or $800 building that thing, and dude, what the crap is that? I don't know. It's basically junk, yeah, but it gets the job done for me right now. I'm not gonna get rid of it though. I'm actually looking to do an upgrade to this trailer in the future. I have some ideas, and plus this thing has some issues that I want to fix, so I figured why not make it better. For example, the axle is just too far out. It needs to be there somewhere, not here. And I just noticed that that tire is almost flat. I think it needs some air, or maybe concrete. Oh man, that tire is flat as well. You know what? Let's go dump this load and do like a quick service on Old Blue. I think I haven't really done anything on the thing for the past 2 years. So yeah, let's put some air in the tires and a quick service. There's too much weight on that tongue. Surprised it hasn't broken yet. nojah, kõik ujub siin ja veel lükka kaamera ka veel siia sisse, noh. Such a mess, man. I think I'm just gonna start taking oil blocks off with some C4 in the future, because obviously I suck at it. I always make a mess. Absorb. I'm also gonna check the oil purifier. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's clean, empty, but I've been surprised before. Spins pretty good. Yeah. You okay there, man? Rock Knight, maybe. Told you guys, this thing is empty. Gotta make sure those jets are clear though. Look pretty clogged. Yeah, that's clogged. Okay. Pretty clogged. By the way, I have never checked these. I kind of learned about these things when I was doing the girovets. So I had no idea that you need to also make sure that these jets are clear. I actually learned it from the comments section, so thanks guys. Look at that thing. Just like some crap there. Oh, that thing detonated open. There's something definitely in there. I mean, look at this thing. Right at the camera. Wow. Like a concrete block. What the hell was that thing even supposed to be? No idea. Dude, this thing never goes bad. I never need to check this. Note to self. It's just not important. Look at that. That thing was loose. Maybe that's why it went empty. 0.5 in it. That's very low. I think it should be. Look at that. 38 bar, man. I'm guessing. It doesn't say. I'm gonna put 1.5. That should be fine, right? I'm not even at 1 yet, by the way. Takes a lot of air. .1 already kind of seems sketchy, but you know, if it's low, I can always add later, no problem. Man, that thing already has 2.5 in it, which is a bit much. What about this one? 1.5. I put like 2.2 in it. I'm just kind of wondering when this tire will bop. It's very close to detonation. I mean, look at that thing. I'm even afraid to touch it actually. The thing looked very nice. It sat in a barn for, I don't know, 10-20 years. Not a single crack on it. I put this tire on the trailer because the previous one exploded, much like this. And in just 2 years, the thing has opened up from everywhere. Dry rotted completely out. Apparently, if the tire is even indoors, away from the sun, just sitting under a table somewhere, they will still go bad. Or maybe it's just the quality. I mean, the thing has basically brand new tread on it, but completely dry rotted out. You can even see cracks in the center there. And this tire I bought brand new. It is maybe 3 years old now. And aren't those cracks there? 3 years old tire, guys. Been on the trailer. Made out of recycled baby diapers. Well, what are you gonna do? Make a cast iron wheel maybe? That will last forever. Somebody stole my fitting. Look. This. What? WDF is going on? How did that thing came out of there? Mille pekki, see on võimatu panna sinna tagasi. Who's the engineer who put that thing down there? It should be here. Wow. Think I got it. Ah, the fuel again. Sometimes I feel like I need 3 hands. Wish I had 4 though. Should have installed a fitting on this spot. Would be much easier, you see, but no. I had to put it somewhere there. Now why did you place the camera here, man? Now I have to fix this as well. Should probably solder it. I'm just kind of running out of daylight right now, so look at the bright side, we can fix it again later. But guys, I'm gonna go try to grab a couple of loads before I can't see anything. Yo, I may have a little problema. Dude, this is like rough sex. Seriously. This area is messed up. I think I just need to put less on the thing. Too much. I also decided to switch to that side. Now, I really don't have anything in the way there, but here I have a bunch of trees. So I will most likely deviate to that side right now. You know, Gravity is such a hard worker. I should take a break for exchange. But, you know, I think this is the last load. Probably don't need any more. But if I do, then I can always pick up some more loads. But right now we should be done here. Look at that, man. This is totally achievable. Already got like a pretty decent portion backfilled and also a pretty decent height. Only took me about half a day only, but yeah, it's achievable. Doing the same grab there, this entire area. But before I start that project off, definitely gonna do some upgrades to the trailer, and most likely I need to adjust the clutch on this thing. It appears to be slipping. I'm not really sure if adjusting the clutch will fix that, but at least we can try. As for this project though, now I just need to put some formwork down and then a lot of concrete. Need to pour a lot of that stuff. Can't wait for that bit. It's been a couple of days now and this stuff is amazing. Feels like I'm on concrete right now. Very good. I would love to use my laser level here right now. Just put the thing in the center somewhere and then do all the formworks according to the laser. Stupid sun though, I can't see anything. So long. Takes me like a couple of months to travel to the other end. But guys, before I make the box, I realized something that was missing from the old bandsaw mill shed. Power. They did not have any power at the sawmill shed, and sometimes I really needed power there, so I always used some stupid extension cords. And then I continuously just drove over the power cord with the bobcat. So I definitely want to install a power line to the new shed, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna run like a simple line from the tractor shed over there. Just do like a narrow ditch, install the cable somewhere there. Personally, I think the little enclosed area on this end will be very tiny. I'm guessing like 1.5 meters maximum. Now, if I could get more, that would be great, but I guess we'll see once this thing is finished. Right now I have about 15 meters of length. So if I want to cut 7-meter logs on the bandsaw table, then I need at least 9, maybe 10 meters of track length. So let's say 10 meters gone, got like 5 left. 4 meters will go to the drying area, and then only like 1 meter for the enclosed area, which is very tiny. That seems kind of pointless actually, but we'll see how it turns out in the end. Maybe I will change some ideas. Right now though, let's do that trench. Gonna throw some music on for you guys. Digging a stupid trench, guys. That crap is always boring. So did somebody order a level formwork? I sure did, but it never arrived. Actually guys, I'm just kidding. This thing is probably the most level thing I've ever done. Waiting the night time to level it with a laser. That was a great idea. It worked out very well. The only bad part is that the ground level there is perfect, but here I have so much empty space and I definitely don't want to do so much concrete. So I'm gonna go grab a couple of loads from my borrow pit and basically just try to fill this area up. I want the backfill level to be somewhere here, minimal. And other than the backfill, there are still a couple of challenges that I still need to overcome. But let's deal with the backfill first and then try to sort out the rest. I'm gonna need them later. Trust me man, I'm not a rock nut job. You know, I would say this is about as much as that single load of sand there. Now I had to pay 75 bucks for that load, but the guy told me that gravel is more expensive. So a load of gravel from the same guy costs about 85 euros. And I would say this is about the same size, maybe a little bit less. This was 5 loads with my tractor and it took me about an hour. 80 bucks per hour, man. No wonder my other neighbor. The guy is just digging up basically this stuff. He's doing it 14 hours every day, including the weekends. Business must be booming. Dude, I don't even work that much. And I consider myself a complete workaholic. Let's get to work, man. Yanmar is too far. Gotta manhandle this one. Look who showed up. So nice of him. Dude, that took forever. That was not fun. Next time try to get the saw layer nicely level. And don't just eyeball the thing. Get it level, man. But, you know, got the fuel back in nicely. Let's focus on the other challenge. Definitely wanna get some rebar here. But I don't really have any room between those things. I can't really fit the rebar. Unless I only put it in the boxes. But that's not good. It actually needs to be all the way. So I'm gonna one by one take these things off. Now if I remove one of them, I should have enough room to place some rebar, and then it's just kind of cut that thing in half and put it back. As for the rebar, now I do have some, but I'm gonna see if I can maybe use some scrap steel that I have. Basically throw some chunk in there. This floor, it doesn't need to be super strong. Later, once I finish this, I'm planning to pour some type of a foundation for the bandsaw mill bed itself. So the bandsaw mill bed will not be sitting on the floor, it will be at an elevated position on a foundation. But you know, let's take one thing at a time and try to sort out the rebar issue. Somewhere. Oh. Look at that. Rebar. Quality stuff, man. But I'm looking for this stuff right now. Something that's worthless. Yo, that's pretty worthless. An excellent way to get rid of pointless plastic. Just hide it under concrete. Now, I guess my billionaire neighbor is at it again. Dude, that excavator he's using, I don't know, something's wrong with it. The thing stalls like 100 times per day. Whatever. I think he has like a bunch of starters behind the seat or something. Jackpot. Dude, that looks almost like professional. Well, look at the bright side. Saved like $11. Totally not worth it. Don't believe me, guys? I will show you. This is literally the most level piece of crap I've ever made. Holy cow, man. Usually I'm about a mile off. Gear was rated dark, guys. There's some history there. Vaata, et ei kuku.
Kas siit edasi ei tohi? Siin on õli ise.
See on õli, jah.
Aga sa pead minema lõpuni. Siis sa tahad alustada. Miks sa ei tee tööd?
Miks ma ei tee tööd või? No ma teen tööd siis. Emme kutsub, minge nüüd. Siin ei ole midagi huvitavat. Sina jääd kindlasti haigeks. Minge nüüd tuppa.
Ma tahan siis minna kui sina.
Ma ei lähegi tuppa, ma jään ööseks siia.
Siia.
Jään ikka. See on muus kodu.
Aga ööseks.
Sina ei jää ööseks siia.
Meri peal lähme nüüd ruttu. Teeme veel 3-5 veela.
On suur tuul, jah? Ainult muud ei oska öelda. Anyway guys, I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow. That little devil there refuses to leave my side. Plus, it appears we're gonna get the second one as well. I don't want them to catch the goat, so I'm gonna go. Look at the bright side. At least our faithful neighbor there will keep plowing on.
Let's see.
No Mirtel, ütle midagi inglise keeles.
Hello.
How are you doing?
How are you doing? I'm playing.
No mis sa veel oskad öelda?
What?
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 What? Let's playing.
You guys, let's go play. Let's go play RuneScape.
Hello, Pana. Hello. Oh. Hello. 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 Hey. Anna minä väittää. Hello. 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 Porängin. Meni mä näen, kun sä joukset. Watching you, watching you, watch you. Let's pop it. Hey, no! Hello, hello. No, oh. Mistä Jonna? Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Mis arma ei saa kätte siis või?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
I think I would just go insane if I tried to entertain those two every day. kuradi parm, noh, ma vihkan sind. I guess that takes care of that bit. Oh, I need to cut those as well. Okay, well. What? Excellent camera position, man. In all honesty though, I would probably benefit from hiring a monkey. But it appears that the formwork is finished now. If you do wonder about the plastic, why did I not continue? Well, I would say it's not really necessary. I only put that crap there because just wanted to get rid of it. It's kind of pointless. And this is a better option than taking it to the recycle center where I have to pay to get rid of the thing. But overall, I think they use plastic under concrete only for one purpose, and that's for separating concrete from the sub material. And the main purpose of that is to ensure that the sub material does not suck up or suck out the moisture or water from the concrete too fast. But man, that thing, I beat on it a few minutes ago, so it's pretty moist. We should be good on that front. But the next step is pretty obvious. Need a bunch of concrete here. And as always, I'm gonna mix it with the lottery machine over there. I have no idea how long it's gonna take, but I'm guessing like maybe a day or day and a half. It is worth it. It is 3 times cheaper than ordering a concrete truck. When I bored the cabin foundation, that thing there, you can't obviously see it, sadly, but dude, this foundation, probably the biggest concrete job I've ever done. On this point, the concrete wall is about 1/2 meter thick and it goes about 2 meters underground. I am not even kidding you. The formwork, I was standing next to the formwork and the formwork's tip was somewhere there. It was 2 meters tall. So yeah, this building's foundation work was probably the biggest, most amount of concrete mixing I've ever done on a single project. And if I recall, it took me 4 or 5 days to finish. Plus I did a bunch of calculations later and I spent about 700 or 800 euros on the cement. Then I needed about 3 loads, or maybe it was 4 loads of sand, so about 200 bucks on that. Let's just kind of round it up to $1,000. I spent $1,000 on making the foundation myself, but if I wanted to order the thing via the concrete truck, then I calculated that it would have cost me, well, it was somewhere between 3.5 and 4 grand. So yeah, by doing 4 days of hard labor, I saved about 3 grand. Absolutely worth it, man. Plus keep this in mind, guys, concrete trucks are extremely heavy they will never drive on a driveway like this. They simply refuse it, and they will just dump the load on the side of the road somewhere. So when mixing with the mixer, the most important thing is that your mixing station is set up correctly. By that I mean it has to be very efficient, reloading the mixer and unloading the mixer. Also, ergonomics come into play. That's also important. And Bobcat is very good at that. It will lift the sand pile to a perfect height. Then I can just kind of draw that crap in the mixer without bending over a single time. You're just kind of doing this for 4 days straight. Basically what I'm trying to say here is that if you're broke like me, doing the mix yourself, totally worth it. So give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna set up my mixing station. I'm not really sure how I want to do this. Probably one at a time. Just kind of fill one, then move my station to the next box. I think that will be the best option. And Spans concrete plant. Pretty simple. The only issue I can see here is moving forward. Currently I'm thinking I'm gonna switch to the forks and then just try to lift this entire platform here, because it looks like the grade is pretty much the same. Only at the final 2 boxes I need to probably adjust the height a bit, but other than that it should be pretty easy. And the water is also quite far away, but you know, once this fills I can't really move this much, so I just kind of put it in the center of the entire bore. Now before I start pouring concrete, I figured it's probably a good idea to add some support to the corners. The shed's weight will be primarily on the corners, so you know, it's possible that the corner might just kind of break off or sag downwards or something. So I'm gonna hammer in some pylons, something, well, yeah, basically gonna try to find some scrap and support the corners. Now why do I keep finding these stupid rocks, man? Yeah, that should add a bit of strength to this corner. But maybe 5 is not enough. And you can add some hydraulic hose as well. Man, I thought this thing is just gonna break apart once I touch it or something, but check it out. Soviet hydraulic hose, man. It's like 3 millimeters there at least. Not bad. Okay, well, let's start making some Optimix. I'm gonna try to finish a bit today, maybe 1 or 2 boxes. By the way, guys, I know I promised I'm gonna get that floating, but I forgot, okay? So don't be mad, okay? You know, with the first sector finished. By the way, it took me roughly about an hour, so not that bad. But I guess we can kind of calculate how much cement do we need. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 bags of cement. 10 times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Dude, I need a lot more. About 80 bags to be safe. Executed like a bloody professional. But anyway, guys, this is gonna take some time, so I don't know, man. I'm just gonna mix something together, okay? You know what, guys? I think the battery is going bad on this thing. Just gonna... Basically, it can be only three things. It's either a bad battery, a bad starter, or there is a poor connection somewhere. Changing the battery out, we can at least rule some of the issues out. $12.7. No, I think this battery is bad. What? That's acid, man. 12.4. Yeah, that's definitely acid, man. Check it out. See that? That's interesting. Why is it doing that? Is it about to explode? I'm gonna push it further there. 12.6. Now where's the starting current at? 720 amps. 800 amps. This is stronger. put on my safety shoes just in case. I wonder what can cause a battery to leak acid like this. I mean, it's just been sitting under this bunker. I'm gonna put some gasoline in there. It's Saturday, guys. Normal people are having fun riding their ATVs around. And what am I doing? Pouring concrete. So boring. Charging pretty heavily. Drawing a lot of current. Gonna set it to minimal. And yeah, let it sit for a while. Wow, holy hell. Dude, I am so excited. My bandsaw mill shade is gonna have a concrete floor. Wow. That is some next level stuff. Oh, by the way, check it out. What is that? Some type of footprint, maybe. This is just so typical. Whenever I do concrete work outside, the very next day there are always some. Well, I've seen everything from a cat to a horse, and I'm guessing that's probably like a Soviet elephant or something like that. It's like they're attracted to wet cement. So weird. But guys, I realized maybe I can put some fill material here, you know, save a bit on the cement. I mean, I do have those things that I made. I could use these up to fill the voids, and then I wouldn't need to make so much mix. What do you think? I think it's a magnificent idea. Let's do that. Okay, so give me a couple of seconds. Okay, so 10 bags for this one, 7 bags for that one. Managed to save 3 bags. Very good. Oh, look at the bright side, guys. At least I'm not the only nut job. Working on a Saturday. My billionaire neighbor over there is swimming in dough right now. Did the guy roll over or something? Hope not. Yeah, you better run, man. I will chase you down with Joseph. Mark my word. Slow and steady wins the race. Gets you to the finish line, at least. Even if you're last. I only have like 3 bags left. I'm not gonna do much with that. But dude, we're like 35 something % finished. Not half bad. Now, I won't be able to continue this board job for at least a couple of more days. At least until I can get my hands on some cement. In the meantime though, I can fill the rest of these boxes with some rocks. Save what we can, right? Sort some rocks. Believe it or not, guys, I'm actually enjoying this right now. This is very weird, I know, but For some reason, it is very enjoyable. Am I weird? I think I'm weird. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go on a cement hunt. Apparently there's a shortage. Don't look at me like that. I can connect the dots. I'm not stupid. Like 5 minutes ago, I mentioned that it's worth making your own mix. And what do you guys do? You go buy all the cement in the universe. And now I cannot continue my project. Not cool, bros. That is not cool. That is what we call a dick move. Guys, you're never gonna believe this crap, but I got up a couple of stores. Nobody had cement, man, and the ones that did, outrageous prices. I mean, for example, this one shop was selling 5 kilos of cement for $4. 5 kilos for $4. That's almost like $1 per kilo. WDF, bro. How is that even possible? I was ready to give up hope, but while I was driving back, I spot this guy next to the road. And trust me, man, it kind of gets weird from here on out. So the guy was selling tomatoes and sushi. And he was wearing sweatpants. Plus he had no t-shirt on. So I found that kind of weird, and I decided to ask if maybe he has cement. Stopped the car, asked the guy, and he looked at me for a couple of seconds. Also, for some reason, he asked if I was a cop or not. Anyway, I told him no, and then we proceeded to walk around his car. Dude, there was like 17 pallets of cement back there. Plus I got a pretty decent deal on this pile. Now you're probably thinking, hey, I am BSing you guys, that's completely made up story. I mean, what did you expect, man? I mean, obviously it's a bunch of hocus pocus. The sweatpants part was true though. I would not lie about that. But anyway, let's finish this crap before there are more leaves in there than rocks or concrete. Gotta hurry up. Do you guys remember the cocaine mode? Let's do that. Let's cocaine mode this. Dude, I'm so tired. So, let's keep going. Almost there. Here a little bit of light for you guys. A little bit of light for me. Guys. And the infinite loop of some cement mixer soundtrack. I'm ready. Let's finish this. Or I drop dead. Okay guys, well, basically I'm just gonna go drop dead now. Bye. Good news guys, I died, but then I respawned. Currently I have 17 lives left, so we're still good. Stupid leaves, bro. You know, I think the ones that got into the mix were the lucky ones. Take note of that area, it's considerably lighter colored. Now it started raining when I was doing that side, so I assume the rain just washed some of the cement away from the surface coat. That's why it's so sandy looking, but you know, it should be fine, I think. I mean, what the hell is that thing? Look at that. Is that a boar? What the crap? What? Dude, that looks like a cat, but it's not a cat. It's there. Fat little bastard, man. Maybe I can flank him. Look at that. He went. He's right there. Yo, I don't think that's a cat, man. Maybe it's a chunker. Kind of afraid to get bit, man. Alright. Maybe he has AIDS or something, I don't know. Use this thing as a shield. think he went under there. Access denied, man. Soviet symbol. Check it out, there's like a pathway going to that place from here. You can clearly see it. I think this guy is living there. Rental, I guess. Airbnb. Dude. I can't see anything with these things. No, I think it's just kind of hiding under the floor there. I'm not gonna go poke around. But what do you think that was? First it looked like a chunker cat or something, really fat cat. But then I figured maybe it's like a wild boar, a very small one. But I'm not really sure. But look at the bright side, guys. At least we got a little bit of excitement into this mumbo jumbo. Now overall, I think I'm pretty happy how this came out. The floor is only really meant for one, well, actually two purposes. One would be clean up, just general sawdust cleanup. And the second thing is, well, like I mentioned, I want to build some type of a foundation for the bandsaw mill itself. But I've decided I'm not gonna do that in this video. I'm basically just almost gonna wrap it up. Look at that, man. You have to retire and buy a Malibu beach house. But don't worry, guys, I'm not gonna retire on you. I just have so much work to do. I don't have time to retire. Oh look, 3 more beach houses. No, I was hoping to do a quick backfill. Just load, spread it out with the bobcat, wrap this video up. But no, something had to break. Gonna need that for sure. Sticks. Boy, I hope I have spare. Putsi, nii raske peab olema. I mean, I didn't think that will even hold concrete. What about this one? Oh man, this looks Look at brand new. What? Like mortars. Let's see. Look at that. This is a brand new tire. What? Oh. It's missing a bushing. That's why it's here. Maybe I can get a bushing from that tire. And technically it should just pop out, right? I hope. Gravity, stop being an asshole. Sucky thing is you can't press it out. Normally I would just kind of press the thing out, but it has that lip there, so you can't press it inwards. It has to come out. Kuradi kaamera, mida sa jebid siin? Can't tell if it's even moving or not. There is no, yeah. There is nothing in the center. There's just a hole. The thing has to come out, but this way. I think it's moving now. It's either moving or I'm destroying something. That was very close. I was kind of afraid to get my thumb between the steel and the hammer. Oh, ouch, that would have hurt. Like a lot. Is 6 bar enough, guys? I hope so. Better something than nothing. Oh yeah, by the way, that's what happened, if you did not figure it out by now. Actually, I was just kind of waiting for it to pop, and it did not even do that. I just started to drive and noticed the trailer behind me is not going at a straight line, rather it's drifting. It's like this guy just turned into a racer. Not in my books. I also figured, hey, let's just kind of drive this thing home. Gonna look really cool on camera and stuff. But man, that would just be extremely irresponsible. And you know me, I never do sketchy weird crap. I always do the right thing. Stupid ass dirt, man. I thought I got rid of that crap. Anyway, guys, let's try this again. Hopefully, many more things will break. Guys, I got some exciting news. Something's about to break. What do you think? Will it do another 100 loads? Don't think so, man. Same deal. Same deal like the Dyer. Well, it haven't popped yet, but eventually it will. Actually, believe it or not, this is my temporary solution to a gooseneck. The gooseneck that I built, it broke off, I think, like 2 years ago. So this was my temporary hole. Now I'm just gonna do like a quick fix on it. I'm gonna build a proper gooseneck for it one day. Not today though. I just wanna finish that stupid project off. So I'm just gonna do another temporary fix quickly. Exactly as I planned it. I swear, guys, this was already broken. Oh, that button. What is this crap? Strange. Well, okay then.
that edge have to be there? I could just keep going. But what?
Well, let's try this again, shall we? Round 3. Fight! Guess we got a new parking spot for the white hobo. I assume he's happy. But guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up. I got the base done for the new bandsaw mill shed. And in the next video, I will most likely start building. Well, the bandsaw mill tracks over there, they're still sitting under the apple tree. So I'm looking to install them here, but I want to build like a separate foundation for that. So they would actually sit higher above the floor. Now once that's finished, then I will build some type of a simple shed around it. But I'm gonna put this project on a little pause. Basically, I want to get back to the foundation build. I want to finish the backyard foundation. Luckily it's already finished, so we don't have to worry about that. But I think that's it. Oh guys, never mind, I forgot something. I mean, I already forgot to mention that like 3 times. But I wanted to do like a comparison how much it would to order this stuff, the concrete, versus making it yourself. So now we can just quickly do that. Just gotta pull out Mr. Calculator. do a bit of math. So the boxes are 1.5 meters wide and 3.10 meters long, and the depth is 15 centimeters. So the one box is roughly 0.7 cubic meters in volume. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think it was 11 boxes times 11. That's 7.7 cubic meters of concrete that we would have needed here if we wanted to fill it up with a truck. Now I did cheat a bit. I did add those rocks there so the volume is lower for me when I was making the mix myself. So I guess we can like compromise here. Instead of 7.7, I don't know, let's go with 6 perhaps. 6 cubic meters, that's what I need. Quickly gonna check the prices of concrete. You know, last time I checked they were about $90 per cubic meter. Currently it's looks like the cheapest version is 114. So 114 euros. That's the cheapest concrete you can order. That's C8 glass, whatever that means. The strength glass, I guess. You can order up to C40. So maybe you can build like a skyscraper on top of that. I don't know. But the C8 is 114. That's without the tax, by the way. 6 times 114, that's that. Gonna add the tax, which is 22%. That's 834. Now comes the transport. The closest cement factory is about 50 kilometers away, so we can account for that. 50 times best case scenario, it's 2. What was the other number? 860 something? 860. That's too much. What happened? Okay, so 982 euros. Basically we can like wrap it up to $1,000. So 1,000 euros to order a cement truck and fill the entire that thing. How much did I spend? So I bought that's 387 plus like 1 load of sand, 75. So I spent 462 bucks. Basically I saved like $600 on this bore. I was hoping for more actually. Kind of seems low, but $600 is quite a lot as well. I can't really say what class that cement is though. It's probably like C-72 or something like that. But it will work for what I'm intending to use it for, which is, like I said, basically just to clean up the sawdust. That's it. Oh, and the foundation will be sitting on it, and the bandsaw mill will sit on top of that. So this will work for me, and I saved 600 bucks. Still worth it. Still worth making your own cement. By the way, I spent a day and a half mixing that crap together, so it didn't really take me that long time. A bit of hard labor and you're finished. But you know, that's about it, guys. Bye. Hot dang, it's getting cold. My fingers are freezing. Crap.